Hello. Today I'm gonna talk about anxiety. I just got done looking at some anxiety videos, and they were very interesting. Sometimes I get anxiety, and my heart makes my heart hurt. But I looked at like all the anxiety meds, and it seems like most of them make you gain weight, and I think that if I gained weight, I just get more anxiety and it would override itself. Seems like my mental functions like override the pills like a lot. Like maybe the pills would like help a little bit, but my mind is still there, man. And I still think about stuff. So what else about anxiety? Anxiety can make you look really cool because you're worried about something and you think it's very important and you're looking pompous and you just know that other people think that you know what you're doing. So that's like a belief system that could get you into anxiety. I always see anxiety like girls like wigging out, you know? Yeah, I have nothing to say about that because, like, I wig out, but I think of my life as an experiment, a lot more than a dictated, reality. So, like, in this expendable thing, let's, exuberate our spirituality and our mind and our self as much as we can. That's my like plan, and so far like the meds like I have for depression and a little bit for sleeping and straightening out my thoughts. They really haven't done anything good to me, you know? So I'm not gonna go and ask for another pill, even if my heart hurts, you know? Because like the main thing is I gotta lose weight, and that's like exactly what I gotta do. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've already lost 40 pounds, and I remember when I was like 40 pounds heavier, I was like, okay, my heart really hurts, so I'm gonna lose weight. And I go, well, even like 50 pounds from now, I bet my heart's still gonna hurt. And so I still lose weight, and my heart still hurts. But, you know, it's something familiar to take with me. You know, because losing weight can be hard for me. Just because I have conundrums about the holiness of the body as a sexual thing. Because I really value the mind. So, maybe if I express my anxiety or something on film, then I'll be able to straighten it out. What else about anxiety? Mainly this anxiety video has been focused around me, so it's pretty much a self-analysis, instead of like a ramble about associations. What else about anxiety? Anxiety can give you the jitters if like you're a poet, you know, or an artist, because they're kind of different and they see life. Some of them see life as like different, you know, and so it's like it's also sexual. It's like animal attraction kind of stuff. But I mean, to pretend you have anxiety is like, you know, you could like be reading your poem and everything and smoking a fake cigarette and like, you know, being anxious and oh so desolate. Yeah, so there is purposes, positive purposes for anxiety, and that's what I have found. Okay, so That's all. Well, I really want to talk about my therapist meeting that I'm going to have the end of the month. Therapist meetings give me anxiety because it's really mostly about conformity than it is about healing or telling the truth. Because whenever I tell the truth, bad things happen. So, I usually use the sessions as a composition guide to how I should interact with different personalities in persecuting situations and hardball situations. Yeah, persecutive situations is a better word for it. So, it's really hard for me too to sit there and listen to them and not speak at all. But I'd rather listen to them than speak because I don't want them to hear my words. Because I hear their words and they sound so stupid. I'm not going to be judged by stupid people like that. So, I just felt like shock waves because I'm kind of psychic from these therapists, Christian therapists or whatever. And they're so surprised that, people can be different. Like, truly, their consciousnesses are different. And that's because I think they think a lot about psychology in school. Oh, it's not really about talking, is it? It's not about connecting with human beings, is it? What is it about? And, because, I'll lose weight a lot better because I'll have less stress if I don't talk to my therapist and if I don't talk to my psychiatrist because they really depress me. Oh, how do I get out of that situation, I'm just kind of letting time roll out, So, in the meantime, my heart hurts. But I'm not gonna tell them Satanist occult truths, that's what my life is all about. So, if they want to get preached to, they can go to church, because I like preaching. So, yeah, indeed, I'd like to be a preacher or some kind of religious thing at some point. Occult, Wiccan, whatever it may be. And so, yeah, that's a dichotomy. Governmental, healing sessions versus, a priest of some kind, an exorcist of some kind. I work with, demon spirits or something, and their darknesses, and I deal with humans, and I have the hardest time dealing with humans, It's odd. So I have to be very patient and pray to God as I listen to these people, as I listen and witness their indiscrepancies and strangenesses, as I can feel these things. I remain quiet until my time will come that I will know the right words to say to people. Because I don't want to sound like a therapist, that any of them that I've ever been to. And so I guess that would be worth it to sit and listen for a while and know what not to do with interacting with people, then tell them the truth, exactly what I feel, from the moment they beg for it. It's kind of like a fuck you to them, though, because, I'm, using them to better myself in a way that they don't even intend. So it's like you have to be smart and think around other people's intentions. Because just because they look you in the eye and tell you something, you've gotta, I feel them. And I feel all that ever has been and ever was in my reality and judge it. Judge this creation, this thing, against everything I've ever experienced as well. It's just not as simple as confessing to therapists. I wish that healing could be very honest. Perhaps that's why I went this route, to investigate, to see if medicine therapy today is really worth it, because if it was, then I'd pursue it because I love healing. But I found out with a big bang that no, I'm not allowed to do some of the things I do in the paradigm that I express it in as of now. So I've got to listen to them, and it's very frustrating because they're sinful and they don't know pain like I know pain. They haven't seen the face of God. They haven't outer body experiences. They get acclamation by bragging, by looking in one's eye, and being very expressive to the nth degree of knowing exactly what is. And that's how I see it. And therefore, I don't interact with people that way. So, I know that even to the down low people that look dumb and stupid and retarded and never say anything, they may be a lot more than they lead on to be. And that's as well as me. So I'm having faith in God and myself, and letting Him lead me through this torrid rain of people creatures that I really haven't touched before. So I'd rather exercise spirits, like exercise them spiritually, than exercise them in physical bodies. Okay, bye.